Hey, welcome to Berhanis Yams's channel. This is where I talk about what's good. And this specific topic is about rhythm RPGs because that seems to be the new upcoming thing. So I was just at PAX East and I saw a surprising and wonderful number of music RPGs. So I wanted to talk about them. I have already talked about Fretless, and it is worth going over again because they were there at PAX, and I got to talk to the devs, and they were wonderful. And I played the demo again and fell in love with it again. It's coming out May 22nd. So, this one, you play as a guitarist. All the battle is turn based, and you have um, kind of like a deck, like you have cards, but you build riffs and you play riffs against the baddies. And yeah, I'm just being very classy and just going through the Steam so you can see a little bit of the battle. I'm gonna play the trailer in just a second. You can customize your guitar, you can get different buffs or debuffs, I suppose. Um, yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. Here's a little bit of the trailer, real quick, just as a reminder. Yep. So Fretless is super incredible. I've loved the demo so much. And yeah, you start with a guitar. You do get to swap out to like other instruments, which is pretty cool. Um, this one is going to be one to watch for sure. I'm definitely gonna get it day one, May 22nd. The next three were brand new to me as of PAX. So this one, Home. Although it's away from home, they might have like changed the name, but this is the Steam page I have, right? And so it is home, but it's actually away from home. But this aligns with what I saw. So let me just show this.
Game
Give me an idea.
Away from Home. Sounds super sugar.
So yeah, so it's all rhythm based. You can see this like a crossbar has the rhythm incoming, and you can either defend against oncoming attacks or you can attack out or open your inventory and use an item all set to rhythm, which I think is super cool. And this is such a stylish game. It kind of makes me think of like Rugrats, like Saturday morning cartoons, like that sort of thing. But it's nice pixel art. It is so cute. I love the text boxes and the sort of like barks and grunts, like the vocalese that the voice actors are doing. Really tickled me. I thought it was so fun and imaginative, and they're like running around the backyard. So just a fun like Saturday morning cartoon kind of adventure. Um, I had a couple notes that I told the devs. I'm like, it's still, they're still working on it. This also releases May 22nd, 2025, so it is coming up very soon. But they're still working on it. So like the tutorial, I was confused at some parts, and so I explained to them where I was confused, and we worked out like, ooh, maybe we should like try this. And another part, so I got to sort of this like mini boss bit, and I didn't like the guy's character. It was like a neighborhood bully kid, and he was kind of a sexist. And I was like, wow, we didn't have to do that. But I mean, I didn't get to see his
The
resolution.
day away from
Here it comes
home.
again. I didn't get to see his resolution because I kept losing the fight because I went into it not having healed enough, and there was no way for me to like back out and heal before getting into it. So I had to be frantically opening my inventory. It was very stressful. So yeah, talk to the devs about like, ooh, there needs to be like a little pause. Like if we're gonna restart after losing the battle, like let me heal because that's my sticking point. I'm going into this with 5 HP. Um, so yeah, the devs were super lovely, and yeah, very stylish, very fun, very cool. Next one I want to talk about is Nocturne. Um, so this is coming out Q1 2026, so in probably 9 months ish. Yeah, I like this little description. The afterlife is now digital. Discover that eternal life comes with sacrifice in a genre-defying RPG with unique rhythm combat. So basically, whenever you engage in battle, it's Guitar Hero, and it's actually pretty hard, but really fun. Yeah, it's kind of like that Black Mirror episode where your consciousness gets uploaded to the cloud after you die. Um, but of course, like all good stories, something has gone awry. And you have to deal with that, and you make friends with a scrappy kid you find along the way. I'll let the trailer speak for itself. Yeah, so Nocturne is very cool. I really enjoyed this demo. Demo's available for yourself if you want to play it. So, if they still have like 9-ish months of work, it's going to be even better. I thought the demo was very polished. I did not have any struggles with the tutorial or the controls. Everything was very clear. Um, yeah, it's really polished. It's really good. And like I say, I put it on sort of medium because I was like, I'm gonna Guitar Hero. And it was very hard, but it was tons and tons of fun. Um, yeah, so definitely excited for that one. Definitely, throw that on the wish list. Get pumped. The last one I want to talk about, Ghost Jukebox. So this is a bit different. And I said, this is musical slash rhythm RPGs. I mean, maybe it's a little bit different than just a straight RPG, but still very much into rhythm and sort of a Guitar Hero kind of thing. And also, yeah, this is to be announced. You also notice this doesn't have the PAX banner, and I'm not sure why on Steam it doesn't. It's very much at PAX. I played the demo at PAX. The demo is not available at this time on Steam. Um, but this trailer is basically a 5 minute explanation of like where things are at and what they're working on. So I'll play at least a little bit of it. I might jump around a bit for the sake of this video. This is from Studio Blue Jay, which is a brand new indie studio out of Boston. I actually know some of the people working at it because I was an adjunct professor where they got their game dev degree. So I got to know them. I got to know another one of their IPs that they've been working on. Um, so I knew the other one, which is oh, they changed the name. Let me click on it and find out. Studio Blue Jay upcoming. Oh, they don't have anyone listed. Interesting. Um, it used to be called uh Beacon Breakfast, Bed and Beakfast. It was something about birds and a breakfast. They're naming something else, like Sincerely Robin. That's what it's called. Any Hoozlebees. Ghost Jukebox. Very cool. It's kind of like you have died, and to heal, you go to a therapy session and pick out the notes of happiness and healing. Let's give a little bit of this trailer a go. Like, the people kind of remind me of Moomins in a good way. Yeah, this one actually full screen.
This is Ghost Jukebox, a cozy rhythm game where you play tunes and put on grooves to help lost human souls move on from purgatory to the afterlife. The creation of this game started over the summer of 2024, and our goal is to introduce a diverse cast of characters by putting player choice and branching paths into rhythmic gameplay.
The game that inspired our core mechanics was Trombone Champ, which drives the player to fluctuate the notes that they are playing to match the song. Only in our game, players are given different choices on which melody to follow.
When you start the game, you're greeted with a new client. All your clients will be drastically different, and you can choose what sort of approach you'd like to take. In this case, your client appears to miss his husband. So, why not play some somber music to help process his feelings? Orchestrate your very own path, and you could put the fun in a funeral. By the end of the song, your client should have found peace and will be able to move on to the afterlife.
After you're done, why not explore your room a little? Sometimes it's good to unwind and take a breather after such an emotional session. Inspired by games like Virtual Cottage, feel free to relax in a soothing environment, listen to chill songs, and point and click on different items to learn more about them. The game was featured at 7 different game developer showcases since we started development. Most notably in 2024, we were featured at the Cambridge Science Festival, the Clark Fall Game Expo, and Boston Fig.
The feedback we got from these events was phenomenal. Several people enjoyed our cozy gameplay and our art style. The music was a great hooking point for our players. All in all, everyone wanted to see an updated version of our game.
I think I'll pause it there for now. You can watch the rest of the 5 minutes on your own. Yeah, the music is just really lovely. Like it slaps. The music for all of these is really excellent. Fretless, I get so entrained in it. I get so swept up. I lose track of time. It's ironic because music is a time-based art. But I really enjoy that music, and it's so like thick and encompassing. The music in Home is, still rock. Yeah, I'm really stuck on the Saturday morning cartoon comparison. It's just so fun. Nocturne, kind of, think of an RPG, think of an anime. It's kind of that style of music, and it's really good. It's very fun and cool. Then Ghost Jukebox, you heard a little bit of it. It's kind of simple. It's a nice like little 3-part chamber music going on with a cute little melody. But that's the point, right? You can follow along with the melody. You're playing the melody, this sort of trombone champ style. And yeah, I thought that was so cool how you have these different lines coming in, right? So you have many notes to choose from, and which line of music do you want to follow as you're going through this like therapy session, which I think is just so unique and so cool. So there you have it, 4 upcoming music slash rhythm RPGs slash video games that feature this sort of gameplay in really unique and novel ways. I definitely give my stamp of approval, thumbs up for all 4 of these. So again, that's Fretless, Home, Nocturne, and Ghost Jukebox. Really pumped for all of these. Hopefully at least one of them is going to be just the one you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.